Yeah, not only at the end, the whole game was good. It was good, a difficult game, but we all saw in the situations when Bournemouth could play, could use their speed, could use their good offensive organization, and in all the other moments we played a really good game. It was counter pressing wise the best for a while. Was outstanding, which is for us always a sign for a really good game. Good moment to get it back. Offensively, it was creative. It was with power, with speed, offering runs even if you don't get the ball. Be a bit wild offensively, force them in difficult situations and use it then, and so all the goals were brilliant, and so it was just a really good game and a very deserved 3 points.
Rob?
Yeah, do you feel it was a step up from the last couple of games? We perceived it to be
Yeah, that's we are very self-critical, so it was clear that we are not happy with the two performances. There were always reasons for it for us. We cannot use or cannot speak too much about it in public because it always sounds like that we go for excuses. We are not. But we have an analyze must be sensible. You have to talk about the right things and with the boys, and we did that. We knew about our situation, and we knew that we were not happy with our performance in the last 2 or 3 games if you want, and still you can win a game or you draw it because of different reasons, but we don't want to come through somehow in a game, like here a little bit and they hit the crossbar or whatever. We want to play convincing football. We want to perform. That's how it is, and it was, of course, that was the reaction we wanted to show today for us, and the boys did that in an outstanding manner, so I'm really happy.
John?
Yeah, given that you're looking for that positive approach, there seems to be a real bravery and boldness about passing and the runs you're making.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was really important. Pretty much everything, but it's we have to learn a lot, and we have to adapt to a lot of situations. It's not about that it's a big problem. That you have 3, 5, or 7 points that you're in the lead. That's really not a big thing. But we have to learn. So I'm 51. For me, it's not a problem to have my own opinion. So that's how it is, and of course, and I'm not in social media. I don't read a lot and stuff like that. But of course, it's difficult if everybody's talking about the boys in a special kind, I would say. So that's it. But for us, it's only important what we think and what we can make better and what we have to improve, and that's it. And that was a very good sign today. So we wanted to show today a reaction, really, and that was obvious. And how I said, we had difficulties before the West Ham game in our situation with. Hendo out, Gini out, Millie was not in the team hotel because he was ill, but he played. Then we didn't perform that well, and people were talking about him. Now, last night, Gini was not in the team hotel because he had pretty much everything what you don't want to have in a night before, 2 nights before a game, and then that's the news you get in the morning of before the last session of the week, and then he said, okay, but now after another couple of hours sleep, I feel now really good, so I think I can play. And then the doctor said, yeah, but you're still infectious, stay away. So I was only concerned today when he scored a goal and everybody gave him a hug, to be honest. So that was that problem. So playing a game then like this, that shows us, I said it a few times, and it's always difficult to talk about that, but because people think then why he has to mention it. But these players, the character and the mentality of these boys is the only reason why we are where we are. The only reason. In moments when you don't get a result, and people doubt that immediately, and that's not. It's the world, predictable, but still not true. And so. That's why we can use always the character and the attitude of the boys, but that's what we did today, combined with their outstanding football skills. We can win football games, and we will win football games. How many? We will see, but we will try everything.
Neil, another final answer.
What to say about Wijnaldum's character then? Go through something like that and produce a performance like that today?
Oh, it's the same like what you say about Milli's character. So only nobody spoke about it. I heard that some people really were very critical about Milli's performance last week, which is just a joke, to be honest. After all the fantastic games he played, and now Gini today. Now it was obvious that he was very, very good today, and then you think that's how the boys are. So that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Hendo trained twice. What the medical department said to him in the first session, you train with 70%, and in the next one with 85. Try to do that. Means not making a 100% sprint because and then still no, fine, I do. That's why we didn't bring him today, because he couldn't really train. Trent trained twice after 4 weeks out. It was good that we could bring him. Could see immediately what a fantastic player he is. So today was again a day where where the boys were in a shape where they could really show that we can still play a little bit of football, and so I'm really happy for them.
Steve, and then any final one, Steve?
That's obviously for Mo. That's 49 goals and 62 league games. It's one hell of a record.
And the performance was, the record is really good, but the performance was brilliant. He was pretty much undefendable. It was played an outstanding game, but it's just, exactly with the football he is able to play and what we want him to play. That's how it is. So very, very involved in all the things, not only in the scoring in the scoring moments, in the build-up situations as well. Sometimes dropping a bit, not really deep, but in the half spaces, then stay wide and all that stuff. And that's exactly how he has to play, and he did it in an outside manner. But the goal he scored, again, I don't think you find a lot of players who do what Bobby's doing in that moment. Most of them try to shoot and get blocked, and he's doing that little pass, and then Mo is obviously a pretty cool finisher.
Final question, Glenn.
A lot was made about the crowd at the last home game, but today we noticed what that sense of mainly getting
How can you compare a crowd when you play 1-1 against Leicester with 3-0 against Bournemouth? That's just not fair. What do we expect, that they go completely mad in a 1-1 on a snowy pitch where the game is not fantastic football, where it's not going up and down. It's like where all the circumstances are more for the team with lesser possession. So that's just not fair. So we never spoke about that. We are 100% sure about and convinced about our supporters. They are outstanding. They are the other reason why we are where we are. The home record is like it is. So if we would have to play in a stadium where it's pretty silent, you cannot play that football. They are all on their toes. They are all really they know about the job and they do it. And I'm really proud of the whole performance today.